Once again, it's Mshamba Marekani. Welcome to All Topics Considered podcast. What men don't want for a wife. Number 1, control freak. You can take everything from a man, but not his freedom. Freedom is everything to a man. Being able to wake up early in the morning and go out to fend for his family. Pass by the bar for a cold drink before he jumps onto an Uber to go back home to his family. Most men just want freedom to be able to just hang out with the boys and be just men. Men hate controlling women who suck the life out of them. They do not wish to have such a woman in their life for a wife, because that means she will try to manipulate and control all his movements, making him feel like an inmate. A woman who has controlling, domineering traits does have a very tough time finding a husband. Men love feminine women who let men be in control and lead the way. As much as some lunatics might claim that that way of thinking is outdated, but the bare truth is, if you do not want to be in marriage, then you have the freedom to do as you choose. But you will definitely not have it easy finding a good man to control. You will be well off with a loser. They are easy to control. Number 2, low hygiene. Nothing turns off men faster than a woman who does not take care of her body. Cleanliness. Every man loves a woman who is clean, smells good, and maintains high standards of managing her image. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And a woman who does not abide to that does not deserve to be any man's goddess. Unkempt hair, wig or weave that has lasted for weeks, emitting an awful stench is a very good indicator of a woman who does not care about herself and therefore deserves to stay single. Cleanliness does not always have to deal with the body only, but also on the environment that a woman exists. Ladies need to clean up their cars if it's full of junk and also have a clean house. Low hygiene sends all the wrong signals to any man who wants to be with the particular woman. I'm sure most of you have seen a beautiful woman in a nightclub or any social gathering being ignored by men once they realize that she fails terribly at taking care of her body odor. Ladies, you have absolutely no excuse, especially if you are in America, where deodorants are so cheap and come in all varieties. Number 3, competitor. Most women nowadays think that a relationship or marriage is a type of competition where they compete on who makes more money, who has the coldest mean comeback for a cheating partner, who runs the whole house. These types of women fail to realize that any relationship that leads to marriage is not a competition, and both parties are supposed to play on the same team and help each other where one has weaknesses. The reason most wealthy men marry women who make less than them is because they do not like competition, especially if it's coming from within their household. Men by nature are very competitive, but they do not appreciate a wife who competes with them, therefore making them feel inferior. Most men understand and are okay with women who bring more money home than them, but they could care less about her input if she makes it seem like she's competing with him. Ladies, work on building a strong team with your man. If you feel the need to compete with him, bring him up to your level, cover his weaknesses, dress him in the same jersey as yours and compete beside him. Spendthrift. No sane man wants to marry a spendthrift. How are bills going to be paid for and other necessities taken care of if you marry a woman who only thinks about going to the mall to buy new outfits every week? Most men are stingy in some way and are very protective of their hard-earned money. If you see a man satisfying the cravings of a spendthrift woman, then you better be sure he is looking for just one thing, and once he gets it, he turns ghost on her. Needy. Women who are needy need more time with their fathers before they get married, or should date a little bit more. The reason I say this is because no man wants to feel like he has to cater for his wife at every instance. A focused man wants a woman who is able to achieve the most stuff by herself when he is not at home to help her out. No man wants to be receiving calls every 2 hours from his wife just because she needs extra attention and emotional support. He might as well be a babysitter. Skimpy dresser. Almost all men love a skimpily dressed woman, but almost all men do not want to marry such kind of a woman. Men just want to eat their cake and still have it for a while, but not for a lifetime. A woman who makes it her career to dress skimpily all the time garners the most attention and compliments. That is looks, but 9 times out of 10, that woman has a very hard time scoring a husband. Men want a good mother for their kids and an excellent role model for their daughters. And a skimpily dressed woman does not fit that description. Smoker/heavy drinker. A woman who smokes and drinks heavily might as well try to secure a husband for herself from the bottom of a chimney while accessing it from the top. And if that fails, she can pay the local distillery a visit to try her luck. No man, and I repeat, no man wants a smoking, heavy drinking woman for a wife and a mother to his kids. Attention, ho, ho. Ho, ho, Christmas. I digress. All women love attention, but there arises a problem when you have a woman who goes out of her way to seek attention and validation from every man she comes across. Men are very territorial, and even though they might have put a ring on a gorgeous woman, but they do not appreciate it if such a woman is always seeking attention or trying hard to be recognized by other men, especially when she is with him. Attention seeking comes in all forms, from posting semi-nude photos on social media, dressing skimpily while showing off too much flesh, every time leaving no room for imagination, to dancing provocatively to induce a frenzy amongst men who crave such. Men do not wish to marry attention, ho ho. Neither does Father Christmas have a man for such. Women. Promiscuous. This one is a bone of contention, especially in America, where men love women who have slept with lots of men and glorify this type of women as being bad. You have to understand that there is a difference between lust and love, current and future. At the moment, single men might seem to be in need for a promiscuous woman, as it makes it easy for them to satisfy their sexual needs, but such men do not wish to marry a promiscuous woman, as that will not go well for them in marriage. Men are not so forgiving compared to women when it comes to promiscuity. in relationships, so they will try their best to find a woman who does not have that curse of promiscuity for a wife. Party animal. Women fail to understand the reason behind guys who hang out and party with them refusing to marry them. As a party animal, you are seen as such, so do not expect to be seen as a wife material. No man wants to imagine driving all over the city late nights on the weekend looking for his wife who has decided to camp in various nightclubs in town. He gets haunted by the thoughts of a crying baby the whole night while the mother is away in a shady nightclub throwing her ass in a circle for other men. Poor cook. Do you microwave perfect noodles? Yes? Good. Do you microwave eggs instead of taking time to boil them? Yes. Even better. Does your cornmeal turn into porridge because you cannot do the proper balance between water and flour? Yes? Excellent. If your answer is yes in all questions, then rest assured that no man wants you for a wife. Go learn some basic culinary skills and report back to the nearest fast food restaurant for evaluation. Jealousy is a disease. Almost all women have some type of this disease, but in others it's extreme. She says you cannot have any female friends, including your female cousins, sisters, and your mother. That statement alone describes insane jealousy. A woman who has that kind of mindset only needs to stay single and enjoy rearing chickens somewhere in Idaho. The last one, a nurse. Equal to marrying your own bed. You will be single forever, as she will never be home. Mshamba, Marekani.